quick jumping. What? We're live? We're rolling? Seriously? Hey, Dre Veston here, and I just got done doing some more manly man stuff in the Northwest. Today, I want to introduce you to the wonderful world of indoor GSSF matches. And I've got a lot of buddies in the firearm community, and they're asking me, what are these Glock matches you talk about every now and then? Basically, Glock sponsors two types of matches. They've got the indoor match and the outdoor match. Now, the outdoor match, those are a big deal. They're typically over a weekend. The closest one to me is like 300 miles away. So I've never been to one because you got to get a hotel, and I think the nearest one's like Montana somewhere. So, and then there's one in, maybe one in Boise. So I've never been to one. Those matches typically involve shooting at silhouettes, some other reactive targets. It's running and gunning. They're great matches for those that are really looking to show off their self-defense skills. The indoor match is more like the Elks Club of matches. It's for guys who just want to go, and gals. There's lots of females there too. And they want to compete against other firearm enthusiasts shooting Glock pistols. They want to BS, show off their gear, talk about Glocks and guns, and just kind of hone their target skills. Now, they're not really that easy. I mean, the possible score is 500. The highest I've gotten, and I'm a pretty good shot. My highest score is 496. Today, I shot both stock and unlimited class and did not reach 496 or the vaulted 500. Some guys hit 500. In fact, the guy that you'll see in my match video today, they call him 500 Joe because that's what he gets. Joe's amazing. So anyway, but I just want to talk about the GSSF indoor matches, and we'll answer a few questions that I get regularly and kind of show you what they're all about and encourage you to attend them. So let's see here. Where should we start? Let me get a sip of water. Not proper trigger finger control. I'm a bad person. That's just water. So, alrighty. So you want to join a GSSF indoor match. You want to attend one. What do you need to do? First of all, you can go to the Glock website, their GSSF website, sign up for a membership. First year membership, $35. Every recurring year, it's like $25. I think I paid $65 for 2 years. But what you get in exchange for that is a certificate for a brand new Glock pistol at blue label pricing, which is really cheap. I think the current price, I haven't looked it up. I haven't bought a new Glock in a couple years. But like a Gen 5 G19 through their program, I think it's like $420, something like that. It's very reasonable. It's over $100 cheaper than what typically you see in gun shops in the area. So it's worth it. So then you've got your membership. You got a membership number. Then you go to your match. You do a search online. My closest indoor match was 50 miles away at Diamondback Shooting Sports in Lewiston, Idaho. Great bunch of guys. I go down there, you show up. It's the last Saturday of every month. And you show up, and it's between 11 and 2 p.m., I believe. So they're pretty flexible. You show up anytime within that, and they'll get you in, let you shoot your matches. I sign up. It's $15 per class, per pistol, or per class of pistol. There's 3 classes, 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I only enter stock and unlimited. I believe there's a baby Glock class, which is like the G48 or G43, G27, G26. I've never entered those. I just do stock and unlimited. And these are my 2 match guns. Stock class is a Gen 4 G23. We'll clear that. So everybody knows these are unloaded firearms. And the only modifications I've done to this pistol, it's got a Cerakote finish from the distributor. And then I added the Dawson Precision fiber optic sights. I add these to all my Glocks. They're great sights. and I think it's about 80-90 bucks for full fiber optics, but they're great sights. This is my unlimited gun, and it's a Glock G35. We'll clear that. 2 mags, and it's clear. This pistol, it comes from Glock with the extended barrel, some goodies, extended mag release, a lighter trigger. I added Dawson precision fiber optic sights, of course. And what makes this an unlimited gun, normally this pistol from Glock stock would be able to compete directly with the stock class, but I've added a Timney trigger, and so that lowers my trigger pull down to, it's just under 3 pounds. And oh gosh, so good. Oh, like butter. Love it. So most guys are running limited. They're putting in compensators, more red dots. I'd like to get this slide machine and add a red dot to it. But I've got so many other things I'm spending money on and trying to fix, so I just haven't got around to it. And I actually shot this pistol better today than I did this one, despite the awesome trigger. So those are the two classes, unlimited and stock. You can upgrade the sights. You can polish stock components, but you cannot add aftermarket triggers, connectors, things of that nature, red dot sights, that sort of thing. That'll put you in an unlimited class. So we've gone over the classes. Now, the courses of fire, that's another confusing topic for many people, is because the courses of fire, there's a few different ones available. I can't remember the exact number, but for the match I shot in today, it's up to the individual range which course of fire they want to use. The one today was called the original course of fire. I don't know if it's option A or what, but let me go over this. We've got a cheat sheet. We'll go over that to let you know what to expect. Another sip. Finger off the trigger. I keep forgetting. Alrighty, so you go in your lane, and the first 5 rounds. Now you have to have 5 or 6 magazines. For this course, you got to have 6 magazines. First magazine's loaded with 5 rounds. You're shooting at 7 yards. You have 15 seconds to fire those 5 rounds. Plenty of time at 7 yards. Next, they move the target back to 15 yards. You have another magazine loaded with 5 rounds, and you have another 15 seconds to shoot those. 15 yards, 15 seconds, 5 rounds, not too tough. And then the third course of fire, they bring the target back in close to 5 yards, and you have 10 rounds, you have double the rounds, but you have the same 15 seconds. So it's a pretty good pace to get those 10 rounds, but it's 5 yards, so you're good to go. So, for an example, my target shooting this pistol, that first target, these are my results. And I don't know why I'm showing you this, because this is embarrassing, but I totally flubbed 2 shots. This is the X ring. This is the 10 ring, and I believe this is worth 8. So, and then anything outside of that's 5. So you want everything in the X or the 10 to get a perfect 500 point score at the end when you're shooting 50 rounds. So, alrighty. Next, change targets. Go to the next lane over, and they start you off at 7 yards. You're shooting 10 rounds. You have 15 seconds. Move the target back to 15 yards. Shoot another 10 rounds, same 15 seconds. So it's getting harder. And then at the last course of fire, your last magazine, they move the target to 25 yards, and you have the same 10 rounds, but they give you 30 seconds. So it's pretty generous. And on mine today, at the 25 yards, believe it or not, these holes that I really screwed up with this G23, these are at the 15-yard mark with that 15 seconds. So yeah, I was getting a little panicky, so I flubbed those. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds outside of this 10 ring. That's what kept me from getting a perfect score. I ended up with the 472 out of 500, which isn't bad. It's respectable, but I'm not going to win the match, especially against 500 Joe. When he's shooting, nobody's going to win, but we're all going to have a good time and get some cool stuff. So, speaking of the cool stuff, so you go and you shoot, and you shoot in the match. You do your best to get a decent score. Well, then following month, you shoot in another match. And then the following month after that, you shoot in another match. So there's 3 matches in a series. You have to shoot at least 2 out of the 3 to qualify for fabulous prizes. And those fabulous prizes include a free Glock pistol. Yes, your name is put in and you can draw and win a free Glock pistol. That's awesome. I've never won that. I've been shooting in it for a couple of years, haven't got a free Glock pistol, but I have gotten plenty of Glock paraphernalia, like this fabulous shirt in 3X, because I'm big, a little overweight. But yeah, so you get t-shirts, you got Glock knives. I've got Glock knives in every one of my vehicles and in my side-by-side, and probably I think I have one in my Harley Davidson. So yeah, the Glock knives, hats, shirts, posters, wall hangings, all sorts of cool stuff. And everybody gets one of those at the end of the 3-match series. But only one special winner gets a free Glock pistol. So I would highly encourage you to check out Indoor GSSF and see it. I mean, it's a good time. And the cost is, it cost me $30 plus 100 rounds of ammo to go spend an hour and a half, 2 hours with like-minded firearm enthusiasts. There was everybody from like a young 20s something hipster guy and up to there was like a 70s something lady there, and we were all like-minded, all had a good time, all laughing and having fun shooting our Glocks and competing. So I would highly encourage you to check out the Indoor GSSF match series. Now I did shoot some video from the match, and so unfortunately the range officer stood right in front of the camera. So, but I just want to show you some clips of that from the match, and so you can kind of get a feel of the timer and how it goes down and that sort of thing. So this first clip, this is going to be of me shooting the G23, and it's going to be the first series, the first lane, the closer ones, the easy ones, and just kind of show you how that went down. Okay, and we're doing 5 rounds. How many seconds?
5 rounds, 10 seconds. Go up to 15 yards. Same thing, 5 rounds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds.
All right.
Are you ready? Stand by. Rounds, 15 seconds. Take ready.
All right, ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. you unload the gun, move over to the other one.
Okay, yeah, you can see I had a pretty good group. Yeah, not too bad. I threw a couple for some weird reason. So then now this next one is we'll show the further away, the 15, 25-yard shots.
Okay, make ready.
10 rounds.
10 rounds, 15 seconds.
Ready.
Are you ready? Stand by. That shot was slightly over. You have up to 3/10 of a second, 0.3 seconds, to allow for the length of time of the buzzer.
Oh.
Look at your time. 4 100ths under. Well, you're good. Let's get a little close. 15 yards. 10 yards.
15 seconds.
And yeah, 15 seconds.
This one's
Make ready. Are you ready? Stand by.
I knew I'd pull a couple shots.
25 yards. Rounds, but you have 30 seconds. And I think I can adjust this. 30 seconds. 10 rounds. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. I'm all in. We're good? Okay. Nothing's clear. Go ahead and take the gun and go put it away.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have pulled those two at 15 yards, I would have been at 500.
Yeah, not bad. All in the 10. And just pull 2.
Target up there.
Yeah, alrighty.
Okay, yeah, so you can see it's not high stress. It's just you and the range officer in there. There's not a crowd of people watching you, it's very low key. It's a good time. Go check out a GSSF match, Diamondback Range in Lewiston, Idaho. They're awesome. They're accommodating. They're super cool. And yeah, go check it out and have a good time. This is Trey Veston doing Manly Man stuff from the Great Northwest. And tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be good, so I think I'm going to go try and sight in a buffalo rifle. I'm going to shoot it in a long-range precision match and embarrass myself here in another 3 weeks. So stay tuned for that. Alrighty, Trey Veston out.